Good afternoon, this is Rick Mendenall from TNK Tackle. I've had a lot of people ask me questions about tuning dodgers and tuning action bugs, so I wanted to put a small video together just to explain a little bit about how that works. So when you actually have your tackle in the water, something maybe like this cotton candy action bug, and behind a dodger such as this one with the pink and silver prism tape. This will be locked onto the back of this. There we go. Okay, so which kind of action you're looking for. When you have this dodger in the water, this dodger is going to sit pretty much upside down with the sticker down. It's heavier on the bottom, it's going to sit this way. And this dodger is going to swing back and forth and back and forth. Now as it swings back and forth, the shorter this leader is to the dodger, it's going to pull this lure back and forth either slightly at a long distance or actually more rapidly with the shorter distance with the leader there. Secondly, the dodger sometimes may not have enough action for you, and or the action bug itself, like this action bug micro shrimp here. There's a couple of ways you can either speed up or slow down to figure out the action you're looking for, or you can pull the dodger and the action bug right out of the water, and you can put a nice bend in the dodger to accentuate the sway back and forth, back and forth. This will actually give it more action at a different speed than it would if it was flat. So it's going to rock back and forth differently than it was when it was flat. Same thing with the action bug. With the action bug on the back here, for instance this one right here, if it's really flat, sometimes you may not get enough action behind the dodger. It may have a little bit of action just slightly left to right, left to right. If that's the case, you can either bend it a little more to increase the action if need be, depending on the speed. And this may create a more rapid swinging back and forth, even at a random pace with the action bug, with the hoochie behind it. Or if you're still not quite getting it, you maybe have overbent the action bug, so you can unbend that again, flatten out a little bit until you get the desired action. So once again, you're still looking for an action where the dodgers swing, back and forth about this far, and pulling that action bug back and forth behind it. If you get the desired amount of sway between the action bug and the dodger, great. If not, pull them back in, bend the action bug or unbend the action bug, depending on the action you're looking for, because it depends a lot on the speed you're driving with the boat, and either flex the dodger or unflex the dodger to meet the speed and get the accuracy out of the tackle that you need. This also can be done bending the dodger. You can actually use that with a micro squid, or if you're using just a straight micro squid without an action bug on it. Either way, this dodger on its own is going to have enough pull if it's close enough to it to be able to move these things back and forth. I run the action bugs between 8 and 12 inches behind my dodger, what I think is really important to know. And if I'm running spinners, I'll run them between 10 and 12 inches. If I'm not getting the right amount of pull back and forth with my bug, I'll shorten that leader until sometimes it's as low as 6 inches where I'm getting the action that I need. So I hope that alleviates some of the questions you may have. So if you're having a little bit of difficulty getting your lures and your dodgers to act correctly in the water and to get the sway that you want, to get the action you need, just take into some of what I just talked about and do a little tuning yourself while you're on your boat. So we're going to cut to a video that we took just the other day out on the lake showing you the action that I'm looking for when I'm running this type of tackle. Our action bugs, our micro shrimp action bugs, our hoochie action bugs, along with our pro kick dodgers. Okay, so we'll be right back from that in just a second. Out here, we're looking at the dodger to be moving left to right just like this, and we see how the wiggle we're getting out of our action shrimp here. There it is. Left to right, left to right. That drives fish crazy. They come up, they see that moving left to right. The dodger's jogging it left to right and drives them absolutely nuts. Drives them to want to strike, and you're going to catch more fish that way. This fish looks a little beat up, this lure. But, these lures are about $6 a piece online at TNK Tackle. You can fish them on and on. I've caught over 100 fish in this one lure, and it's still kicking. I haven't retied the hooks, and, it's got a little nicks in the paint here and there, but it's still working just great. Look at the action we're getting. I hope that was very explanatory, and it helped you to figure out kind of in your mind how things work and what they should look like. I think it's a good way to start with watching the video just to get a really good idea of what you want to do to get your tackle accurized. Come to TNK Tackle for all your tackle needs. Hashtag TNK Tackle. And come watch the rest of our videos. We have lots of videos up on our YouTube channel. And if you like us, subscribe on our channel. Thank you very much and have a great day. And fumble, 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 fumble. All right.